I don't remember it being this cold outside.
I don't know if it's focused on me, but I'm not a runner. This week, I'm thankful for accountability. So like I said, this week I'm thankful for accountability. You may be wondering what on earth running has to do with accountability and why did I waste my time on that whole intro. I know I talk about my sermons a lot, but that sermon I did on New Year's Eve, I said this stupid, ridiculous New Year's resolution for a guy like me in front of my entire church body. Check it out. Whew. I've got to get ready. Okay, I'm going to train with my wife, apparently, to run a half marathon by December. All right, we add like a mile every 3 or 4 weeks or so. We'll be running one of those by the end of the year. If you know me, you know I hate running. So all you prayer warriors, I dedicate that one to you. Now, I don't know what on earth I was thinking when I thought I would run a half marathon. And even more so, I don't understand what I was thinking when I decided to tell the entire church body that I was going to run a half marathon. But I find myself here training for this half marathon. Now, I talked about restarts a couple weeks ago and how I needed a restart on this Thankful Thursday video series, but honestly, I needed a restart on this running and training as well. My training hasn't been going well, and honestly, it hasn't really been going a lot lately, but I decided to get back on track this morning, or yesterday morning by the time you're probably watching this, and see what I could do, and honestly, I didn't run too far. Because I made that New Year's resolution in front of my entire church body, every single Sunday, somebody from the church asked me how my training has been going. And I've been having to tell them that it hasn't been going at all. But I decided, like I said this week, to get back on track, and I thank them for holding me accountable. Now, accountability is a very important part of life. Think about when you were a little kid, or maybe you are a little kid right now, and your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or aunt or uncle or whoever you live with tells you that you better go clean your room. If your mom's like my mom, she's going to hold you accountable, and you better have that room clean by the time she tells you to have it done. But I also understand that as we get older, there are so many more things that we struggle with, so many more things that we're tempted by and need to be held accountable for. But no, seriously, I know as a guy, one of the things that almost every guy struggles with is lust, and pornography is a huge, huge problem in today's world. Now, I'm a pastor, and they train us to turn our computers where the screen is facing the doorway so that anyone who walks in can see what we're doing and know that we're not doing anything we shouldn't be doing. Now, the way my office is set up and the way my desk is, it was pretty much impossible for me to make an office that made sense and have my computer screen facing the doorway. But I didn't want to leave me to myself because I know I can do some really stupid stuff. So I decided to install an accountability software that sends emails to my accountability partner every week and flags things that it thinks are inappropriate. Now, I actually use a program called Ever Accountable that I downloaded through the Triple X Church, and they have X3 Watch that I read some of their stuff and use some of their tools, but it's been great for me, and it helps hold me accountable. Now, honestly, it does its job a little too well sometimes, and it's just... Sorry. It's actually kind of funny. Now, for my job, I have to send out a lot of emails from our church database, and in order to send emails through the database from my church email account that runs through Gmail, I have to go into my Google account and turn on access for less secure apps. Now, my accountability software flagged the phrase "turned on" as inappropriate and let my accountability partner know that I was doing my job. I'm sure you can go in the settings and make it relax a little bit, but honestly, I'm not concerned with it telling him that I'm turning on less secure apps, and honestly, we find it kind of funny. There are tons of things we need to be held accountable for. That was just something I know that I make sure I'm held accountable for in my life. Now, if there's something you're struggling with or something you want to be held accountable for that you don't feel like you could talk to someone where you are, please feel free to reach out to me. This YouTube channel is pretty small. I would love to connect with you, and I would love to be able to help you or connect you to someone who can help you. Please feel free to reach out to me. I believe my email is in the About section of my YouTube channel page. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at Jacob C. Engel. The handle is down below and on the card at the end of this page. Or you could just leave a comment. In fact, leave a comment below something you were thankful for this last week. And that concludes this week's Thankful Thursday video. Now, if you would like to watch one of my other videos, please click right here. And as always, if you enjoyed this video or any of my other videos on my YouTube channel, please subscribe by clicking this button right here. Remember, love God, love people, be great. Peace.